आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello students, so our question is peer pressure plays a negative role in triggering smoking habits in adolescents. As a school captain, list any two activities you would like to organize with the help of a senior students of your school and any other two activities you would like your school authorities to organize for the students to tackle this problem. Explain how the activities will help in doing so. So first of all, we need to understand that what is peer pressure. The peer meaning here is the peoples. The people that are giving the pressure in such a way that is basically we can say it is a societal pressure that is given to the young age students. And I'll tell you how this pressure will affect the mindset in the children or in the students. So normally what happens is if some person has this toy, let's say there is this toy that one person has, and then again the other person buys that, the second person also buys that, then this toy is very common and now everyone want this toy, so most of them will have it now. But some people doesn't want this toy, they think like this is not good for them or they don't like that. But now because of these people, they are continuously asking them to buy that and to see like how what this toy is, how this toy is so good, everything they put pressure on the person. So here this just a toy, nothing else. But normally when it comes to the studies, when it comes to your daily habits, when it comes to your mindset, it will affect a lot. It will affect your emotions. It will affect the mind negatively. It will affect the mind negatively, and when the mind affect negatively, it will trigger the wrong habits. It will trigger the wrong habits. Either you have the calm mind in which you will like control over yourself and you know that you can how you can calm yourself, but normally at the age of like adolescent age that is not possible because this hormonal situation and this immature situation will cause these negative impact, and because of this negative impact or the wrong habits will trigger. And the question is saying like the smoking is a very common habit between the adolescent. So because of this peer pressure, they start smoking, and when they smoke, they feel good because when they smoke, there is this when they smoke, there is this tobacco present in the smoke, and this tobacco contains the nicotine, and this is a agent, or we can say an stimulatory agent that affects the mind and makes us feel good. But this agent is not so helpful when it comes to the lungs because it causes the cancer to the lungs. We cannot consume just for the small amount of happiness and giving us the lungs. So that is why this peer pressure is very harmful. So here we are going to see the two activities. The first that as a school captain we can do, and the second that we can suggest to the authorities. So as a school captain, we can say the activities that we can do is first to conduct the craft competition. To conduct craft competition. It is not necessary to conduct the craft competition only. We can conduct any type of competition which will involve the creativity of a person. The craft is a very common thing. So the craft competition can help the students to calm themselves because the most important thing is to calm your mind so that you won't affect your mind negatively, and it will never lead you to trigger the wrong habits. And the second we can say to conduct the debates. To conduct the debate, we need to pick some students that are like really interested and really good at debating the topics, and we need to tell them like which topic we are going to talk about, and tell them to talk about specifically those things which is related to the smoking, which is related to the peer pressure, so the student will be aware about it. Student will know how this will impact their mindset, their body. And the two things that the authorities can do, the first is that they can put hoardings. How the hoardings will help? The hoardings will have these we can say preventive measures. The hoardings will have these like causative measures, so that students will know and can see like how this will impact the body, this is smoking habit, and how the peer pressure will impact the student mindset, as well as how they will improve that situation. Also, we can say to bring the principal of the school to say something regarding the issue. So when the authorities are like aware about the situation and they're trying to involve the students and aware the students regarding the situation, it will also impact the student mindset, because now they are listening from somebody so credible and somebody so mature. So they need like they need to understand it, they need to accept it, and they try to change their habits. They might try to calm themselves so that they won't be able to have these wrong habits. So these are the things that we can do for triggering or for stopping these wrong habits, as well as to make the adolescents not to be affected by the peer pressure. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT जेई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।